Hello, everyone, and welcome to the December 6th Contributor Celebration Planning Meeting. I'm your host today, Bob Killen, co-chair of SIG Contributor Experience. And as a general reminder, these calls are recorded and will be posted to YouTube sometime later. We abide by the CNCF Code of Conduct, which essentially boils down to please be excellent to each other. With that, if anyone wouldn't mind being a note taker, that would be awesome. And also, please remember to put your name in as an attendee. So I will kick it off with the first update on Reg. We are sitting right a little over 100. I don't remember the exact number, but this is probably just honestly sending out the comms Friday afternoon and then at least release around the corner. People are not necessarily paying as much attention to it. So ideally, if we can send out another comms message today, like once we have some stuff on the schedule, the actual schedule, and potentially the hackathon thing. I apologize. I don't remember who is taking point on that one to decide if we wanted to do it, but yeah, like those sort of items, if we can sort those out today and send something out, that would be great.
Yeah, I was thinking this email was going to be like, here's our schedule of stuff and like signups and just real quick, like one-liners, this thing, what it's about, sign here.
The TLDR.
Yeah, like trying to make it really pithy this time, where last time was verbal and not complete. Yeah. The
other thing to add is one of our org members, Laura, is actually going to run a sort of one-off tabletop RPG session where it's like sci-fi Kubernetes themed thing. Should last about an hour, but there'll be something else to toss on the schedule with a potential sign-up form.
Nice.
That is sort of the least update that I have on Reg. Does anyone have any other questions, comments on that? Cool. Awards.
So Cody's unable to be here, but he did put some outline some topics in the agenda about the schedule, the date and time of the awards, and also we're still haven't heard back from 3 SIGs, but they've had multiple touches. Also, the last question is what are we using to stream the awards? And are we going straight to YouTube? And I know we're using Hippie's. I don't know what you call it, platform, I think.
So as far as if you want, please let me know what other SIGs haven't responded to.
I'll let you know.
And as far as the time for the awards, I think, let me take a look. I was planning on basically doing it the same time as last year, which I think was Friday. Whoops, past events, 2020. Oh, come on, please load. So currently set, I would say noon PST on Friday. As far as streaming goes, Hippie, if you want to do that.
I'd like to actually, because we're doing Friday at noon and Saturday at noon, that is my Saturday at 9 and my Sunday at 9. So I will step down for doing the thing on two weekend days. I'll do the one weekend day.
Okay. Then StreamYard is going to be our best bet. And we have multiple people on this that can access StreamYard and set something up. Actually, a great AI for any of the YouTube admins or to reach out to the YouTube admins in ContribEx would be to ping them about preemptively scheduling items in YouTube for the various stream URLs.
I can knock that out.
Okay.
I was about to volunteer, but never mind.
Oh my, I lost my notes. One sec. Okay. And as a StreamYard is easy. Like it's just like joining a Zoom. So it's not
It's
too
actually easier, I feel like.
Yeah, it's in the web. So I'd say like closer to Google Meet.
Right.
The only thing would be something we want to potentially test is we want to have the stream of the, like last year we did the stream of the Discord, people clapping and everything. If we wanted to do that again, I don't think you can share part of a window. It's just a whole window. I think that's acceptable if it's just like basically another Discord window or something like that that's just shared. Otherwise, it'd have to be like through OBS.
Yeah.
At least for that window.
Hmm?
At least for that window, yeah.
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 The other person that is not on this call right now that might be able to be voluntold to do it would be George, because he had the setup last year and has OBS, at least for the streaming of the awards. So I can ping him about that potentially.
I can also stream the awards too.
Okay.
I was about to say I can do it. I just need to know what I'm doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then it'd be like a Zoom call or something like that, plus the stream of the Discord window.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I have one last question. I know we've talked about during the marketing meeting about sending tweets to the award winners after the awards, but many award winners are not on Twitter. And how about also scheduling Slack messages on the respective Slack channels for those awards? We could schedule those ahead of time as well. I'll bring this up in the marketing meeting.
That's actually a great idea to like at least blast it in the Kubernetes contributors channel.
Yeah.
Okay. Are there any other sort of questions for awards at this point in time?
Not for me, but I also see Mars and Pointus War on.
We are good.
You're good?
Yeah, we're good. I think we're good.
Okay, cool.
By the way, if anybody missed it in Slack, we picked a design.
Oh, which one?
Hey,
The K8S with the heptagon.
Cool.
Nice.
It was definitely among the 10 or so people who voted, it was definitely the favorite.
Honestly, I kind of figured that would be the one.
Yeah, although the sort of interconnecting network one was definitely the runner-up. So if we end up stuck for design next year, we might keep that one around.
Okay.
Cool.
Did the vendor get sorted out? Or I think Deb might have asked a question about that in chat.
Yeah, Deb said she's busy discussing with the vendor.
Okay.
So she'll get back to us.
One nice thing is if we sort of continue with this sort of design and style, like once we have the vendor locked in, and if they're good, we can probably use them again from here forward. Okay. Events. Bake Off, how are things going?
Well, we picked our judges now that we know that we can actually have several. So we have our panel of judges who've accepted their positions. We went ahead and opened up Bake Off applications, which got announced on Friday. Let's see if we actually have any applications yet.
I know in Reg, people like there were a bunch of people that were interested in it.
Okay, well, only one person has applied so far.
Okay.
So
Do we have the people from last year? We might want to reach out to them individually, and then if people in Reg are interested, reach out to them as well. And I can do that.
yeah, well, about
Yeah.
half the people from last year are judges this year.
Oh,
That was our
brilliant.
main
Okay.
judge pool. So, but there's probably some people. I mean, Paris certainly seemed to be interested in participating again.
This is probably
just
sorry,
yeah.
Josh.
Anyway, we probably need to, like, I don't know, put it out a little bit more in social media or something.
Mhm.
So separate comms message, potentially, like this would be a good thing for the message that goes out today. Just to reinforce, like, hey, we need applicants for this, as well as, the Kate's, Twitter account.
Mhm.
And then if we want to send individual emails, I can get the list of the people that, signed up in Reg and put that down as an item.
Yeah, I can like priority one's the TLDR email. Priority 2, I can reach out to individuals. So that's not a problem.
Okay, cool. And is there anything else that you potentially need in terms of support bake-off wise, Josh?
No, the rest of it's really just going to be a matter of working out video logistics. Just going to be a matter of working out all the video stuff.
Okay.
Which I'll be doing with Hippie. So
We're
the
ready to start playing.
yeah,
I see all the hack bench and all that stuff in here right now.
Yeah. Learning about Zoom drones. I do have an ask from the community if there is someone who has a bunch of DIMMs, not SO DIMMs, but the old DDR3 DIMMs. I have 16 machines that I can network boot into Kubernetes to start up as Zoom drones, but finding those older RAMs is hard. So find me a source, and then I can have a lot more Zoom drones. I have four.
I probably have some, but getting them to New Zealand.
It's actually not too bad.
Yeah, but you wouldn't get them before the contributor celebration. I'll tell you that.
Really?
2 weeks.
Okay. Is it 2 weeks?
Yeah, it's next week.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think it's 2 weeks. Let me check with my people. It hasn't taken that long for some of our things.
Okay.
Bobby, you missed. First, I have to take it down to the shipping place, and they have to tell me I have the customs information all wrong, and then I have to redo it and take it back down the next day, which always introduces a delay.
Thank you. I didn't know that these didn't have RAM until they arrived yesterday, and then somebody was so excited to donate, I think 80 gigs of RAM, but they were all SODIMMs for laptop.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, message the Slack with which generation you're looking for exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll get to that later today.
Thank you. Okay. Any other items for the bake-off? Okay. DevOps party games. I'm sorry, Hippie.
I think we may have answered this, but I didn't write it down last time. Around the themes, like slides or backgroundy things to work into the production style. I know we don't have a style per se, but just do we have a theme that I can try to stick to it? The theme of sorts. Well, all I saw last year was the background on Zoom for the bake-off.
So you mean like a splash screen or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Maybe. I mean, we don't have one right now.
Yeah.
But could we produce one? Probably.
Yeah,
that's what I was going to ask our friend to do. But I thought it might be good to tie in across the celebration to have kind of a I don't know, a thing. I can, if there's interest, I can get our friend here onto that.
That's it. In terms of, let's see, do we have? Okay, we did not reuse any of the images that we had from last year, and at least on the main site. Yeah, I don't think there's really at least a style or theme at this point in time.
Correct. The other thing was most of the images that were around explicitly had like the year and stuff in it. So
Yeah.
it's just like we can't reuse them.
Okay. I honestly really don't know of a theme. Last year it was just kind of to kick back and relax. That's just sort of the point of the celebration is not to be like an urgent, thing. We basically just sort of come together, chill, play games, have fun. Try and not think about Kubernetes. Okay. So any other potential items for the bake-off? Okay. DevOps party games. We will have 2 sessions. Maddie is going to run it. Paris actually looked at like the top 20 contributors and things like that. I was trying to reach out to essentially our core contributor base to see if any of them want to be on it yet, or if any of them want to be on it. I think the follow-up here is still trying to organize the list of potential questions and items, not just for that instance of DevOps party games, but anything that people want to run themselves. Jeff, did you happen to?
Nope, I still need to do that, but I'm going to try and get it done before end of day tomorrow.
Okay.
I also want to circle back and ping Maddie because I'm not 100% sure if they were planning on doing it through Quiplash or not.
Okay.
Like I'm reasonably sure, but still I want to like make sure that I'm not doing that for naught.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was last year. And I think it's the same as last year. Or can
Right.
just like, yeah. So Jeff, that's sort of on you to taking that AI to organize.
Yup.
Okay. Any questions, comments regarding DevOps party games? Okay. Crafter Netties, Josh.
Okay, I think we've had enough artists step forward to make it work and put out a more public call for more artists.
Cool.
Because we have 3, maybe 4 artists who are willing to do sort of, this is my artwork video with chatting with people, which was my idea of kind of a low-key thing. Caslin also came up with the idea of doing sort of a sketch art thing, which if we can figure out what technology to use, we might also want to drop on the schedule. So my question then for Crafter Netty stuff is, which days should I target for this? Thursday or Friday, basically. Because we'll have stuff spread out, because like one of the artists is from India, and they're not going to be on at the same time as other folks. So so I just want to pick a day, and we'll have one of the channels in Discord for this. So
Okay.
which day?
If we want to be earlier in the morning,
like I said, this is going to be spread out. So think about things happening through the day with big gaps.
So like a separate stream, maybe?
Yeah, it'd be a separate stream.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing on the schedule for Thursday outside of just like opening up the Discord server and letting people join, unless there is a hackathon thing, but I don't think that's happening at this point. The stuff that's on deck for Friday is the awards and the first instance of the DevOps Party games.
Okay, well, so maybe we should do Thursday then, since we don't have a lot in the schedule for Thursday.
Yeah. I am, especially if it's going to be long running thing, honestly, pretty much whatever.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't like clash with one of the
I'm
other
trying to
things.
keep this casual because I don't really have a lot of energy or time to devote to planning it.
Yeah.
So, my thought was just people are going to drop, start video sessions in Discord. And maybe that means it doesn't get streamed to YouTube, but that would be fine as far as I'm concerned. Although at least one artist is pre-recording their video, so that one could easily get uploaded to YouTube as well.
It's also like if they have the techno, like if they have something that can stream to YouTube, it's easy enough for us to like set up something for them to be able to record. So I guess it's just really up to, their call. Hippie?
I was just saying, I got some music stuff I'd like to do. If that's like
that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to? I'm sorry.
I will add you to the list and we'll figure out times.
Awesome.
Cool.
I like
it. If we can get at least a rough idea of times later today to like flesh out the schedule, that'd be awesome. If not,
Yeah, we're not going to get it later today because I just kind of finally like rounded up people Friday morning, and a lot of these people are in different time zones. So
that's fine. We can.
Yeah, so I think we just put Crafter and Eddie's Day on the schedule for Thursday.
Okay. That, and we can also use it as fodder for a later update later this week to send something else out.
I think we're doing karaoke next week as well. We might just put out the invite.
All for it. Though the one thing that we should do is like if we have something else we're tossing on the schedule, like I don't think we should PR something into the website with details about it. So that's the only other like little thing, because that's just how we can get the word out about this stuff.
But you don't think we should PR it into the website?
No. If we're like doing a separate like karaoke thing or whatever, we should just also like PR that into the website so people like know it's happening.
I'm fine running. Like I know that my team wants to as well, and if they'll do it on the Thursday, which is our Friday, at a reasonable time, like I can just go ahead and commit to that, and we'll
okay.
Give us a chance to play with the rig as well.
Cool. Yeah, we can all like once it's in the website, we can set up like add it to the comms list and go from there.
Who's in charge of like setting that scheduling thing, or do I put a PR in? Like I'm not sure the process at this point.
So it is do Kubernetes contributor site. One moment. Events.
This is gonna be so smash.
So I also Crafter Netties is also not on there yet. So if
yeah, I'll write that up and PR it in.
Okay, and so this is the list of activities, and then I will copy that information over to Sketched along with like the times that it's planned for. Does that make sense?
Okay.
I kind of got lost in that conversation, but
okay.
Yes.
Submit PRs to contributor site to update the schedule. Bob will eventually populate Sketch.
Once we have a date and time for the specific thing, I will update Sketch with it.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay.
You have 4 minutes.
Comms, or sorry, is there any other events type stuff we want to do at this point? Okay. Comms, there's the HackMD preview of the blog post. I promise I will look at it later today once I am through my meetings. Can you share the Discord link? One sec. Also, please do not drop this link publicly in Slack or anything like that yet. Just because we are, I just want to make sure everything, like the people that are essentially being joining now, I flag as staff. Okay, looks like there's more discussion regarding Crafter Day stuff in there. The comms thing, please review it if you can sometime today. We want to get that blog post in today. Platform, is there any other comms stuff? Okay.
I guess the sorry to interrupt. Like I guess the blog post I'll put a PR now, adding the capabilities, and you can directly edit there, and we can just master it. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you. Platform Discord, there hasn't really been any change here since the stuff last week. If anyone still wants to take an AI to update the contributor site, there the event FAQ with the information regarding the auto voice channels, that would still be awesome. And I know Hippie, you have all your the hack bench and all that stuff in here, but if at some point like later this week, do you want to do like a full test with streaming to YouTube?
Absolutely. Like
Okay.
I thought we'd play a little bit today.
Okay.
And I know you're dropping, but maybe anyone that wants to stick around,
yeah. If
at least
anyone's...
this is the first straw man attempt.
Okay. I will have to drop, but I will pass host over to Jeff, who is also YouTube admin and might be able to help more with the testing there. I would suggest if you when the testing does occur, go ahead and stop the recording.
Awesome. Thank you for serving on the committee, Bob.
Oh yeah, no problem. With that, we actually might be through the entire agenda stuff for today in the 30 minutes. Is there anything else that people want to talk about or bring up or discuss?
I think you're good.
Okay. Actually, I can't stop the recording anymore since I passed host off. So